I get an audition, I experience a full range of emotions. There's the initial excitement that, yes, I've got an audition. And then I'm kind of brought back to reality as I map out the preparation ahead of me, feeling a mixture of joy that I have a role to work on, as well as a weight of responsibility. So this audition is for a major theatre in Melbourne. It's a theatre company that's been around for a while and they do really, really cool stuff. But the venue itself is very famous. It's a great theatre in Melbourne. I've seen a few shows there. So it's a really exciting audition and I'm going for 2 roles. One of them is a Scottish woman who was a victim of sexual assault. So I have a lot of homework to do. I have to learn a Scottish accent in a week and a half. And I have to do a lot of backstory, all of my homework. So this is what I do to prepare for an audition. So I have a week and a half to learn a Scottish accent. Now I know there are many dialects in Scotland. So what I actually did was reach out to my network and ask if anyone knew anyone from Scotland who would be able to record the lines for me. And 2 strangers who I've never even met came through. So one of the women is from Edinburgh and one is from Glasgow. Now the woman from Glasgow said that certain words in the script, such as dinny, are Glaswegian slang. She sent me a recording of her voice and her saying the lines, and I have copied it and tried to get the tone right, the rhythm right, and the vowels right. So basically this is what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him there and he woke up.
I saw him there and he woke up. He jumped up.
He was looking around for his shoes.
He was looking around for his shoes.
He was barefoot, I remember.
He was barefoot, I remember. I love how in this dialect, the R's, you kind of tap with your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
Because he said something about my underfloor heating.
Because he said something about my underfloor heating. I know it's not perfect. If I get this role, I will absolutely be getting a dialect coach. But for a week and a half, this woman has saved my life and I'm so grateful. Next, I read the play so that I knew where this scene sat in the context of the story and also to uncover as much information as I could about the character. I approached this work like a detective, picking up on as many clues as I can from the author. I then did her backstory, scene objectives, obstacles, and then finally proceeded to learn the lines. An actor's homework is so crucial. I'm actually trained in the Uta Hagen method. So I trained with a coach called Howard Fine in Los Angeles, and I've also trained at the Howard Fine Acting Studio here in Melbourne, which is all about the Uta Hagen technique. For me, homework is crucial because preparation allows me to live a spontaneous life when I'm on stage or on set. The more prepared I am, the more confident I feel going into an audition. So a little trick I like to use when I go into auditions is to pretend as though I've already booked the role. And that allows me to take out the desperation of I really want to book this role, I need to book this role, and feeling nervous about trying to impress. No, I've already booked this role. So let's imagine I'm going on set and I'm able to play and I'm able to take direction. That is just a little mindset, little trick I like to use. This particular role, it's just such a joy. I've been able to spend a week and a half preparing, and that is doing all of my homework, working on my accent. It is just such a privilege because even though that audition is 10, 15 minutes long and such like an amazing thing to do, like that day, I get to act for 10 minutes. I get to do what I love. And I love auditioning for that reason. But the thing is, because I've had so much time to prepare for this one, it means I've been able to extend that love. I've been able to really dive into this craft and this technique. Now, an actor's homework is similar to working out like an athlete. So if you think about, say, you're a Olympian, a swimmer Olympian, you train for hours every day. Now, an actor may not need to train for hours every day. We may not always have that luxury, but if you work on your voice, your body, and that can be doing Alexander technique, going to the gym, working on your strength, your flexibility, your stamina, working on your mind and your mental toughness. This is all an actor's homework, and it is all crucial to being a great actor. I don't have an acting coach here in Melbourne, but I do have a friend who is a brilliant director. Shout out to you, Curtis. Curtis actually sat with me on a Zoom and we went through the scene like it was an audition, and he gave me lots of amazing tips and insight into the play. Today's the big day. Today is my audition. My audition is in 2 hours and 40 minutes. This time in 3 hours, I will be out of the room, done skis. I'm not nervous yet. I will be nervous when I'm on the tram probably, but I'm not nervous because I feel so prepared. I feel as prepared almost as I would be if I were to actually go on stage and do the role and be in the production. And I feel ready to play and be free. That's it. I feel ready to play. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Today I get to act. Today I get to do what makes me the happiest in the entire world. Like, what an absolute privilege and pleasure. Oh my God. I know it's not some Warner Brothers Universal production. That will be one day if I play my cards right, if I work hard. So I feel like this could be really good. And if I don't get it, that's fine. Today I'm looking at it as though I get to act. I get to do what I love today. And if I don't get it, I'll just move on to the next one. To be honest, I will be disappointed, but that's okay. The amount of auditions I have had that I was like, I want this more than anything, and I didn't get it. And a week later, I'm like, what audition? I get another audition and I'm like, great, I want this one. And you completely forget about the past ones. So it's all about mindset. It's all about perspective and having mental toughness. Let's go to the audition. I just came back from my audition. I got a matcha on the way home because I was like, I need a matcha. Iced vanilla matcha is the way to go. It's the way to my heart. Okay, debrief. I think I did well. I'm really happy with, so I auditioned for 2 characters. One of them I really worked a lot on. That was the Scottish character that I've been telling you about. I did really well with her, and everyone was really nice. They were very professional and they knew what they wanted. It was very efficient. There wasn't really any chit chat or anything, which I kind of like. You get in there, you do your job, you get back out. The second character was quite good. I'm pretty happy with how that went. My English accent was a little bit rusty, but maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. But they made me cold read another scene of that character, which was an amazing monologue. It was so good. But I think I did quite well for a cold read. So anyway, they said I will hear back this week, but I guess by the time I finish editing this vlog, I will know. Fingers crossed, hopefully it happens. And if not, on to the next one.